What's up guys, and welcome to 100 days of Minecraft but in prison. In this video we are going to be spending 100 days on spaceprison.org. Spaceprison.org is a Minecraft prison server. This server is very unique and they have a lot of cool features like daily rewards, a spaceship as your cell, rank mines and prestige mines, and last but not least they have a battle pass. All the info for the server will be in the description below, so make sure to check it out. Anyways, if you guys do enjoy, then please make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, please follow me on Twitter and join the Discord server. The links will be in the description. Anyways, let the 100 days begin. Day 1, I spawned in the server with diamond tools and armor. I ran into the first mine and started mining. After mining for a bit, my inventory completely filled up and I sold all the blocks. After selling, I made 1.61 million. This was crazy because I thought since it was stone and cobblestone, I would maybe get like 10k the most. Day 2, I used some of my money to rank up and unlocked Mine B. I also got a rank up key which I opened and got a money package from. I went back to mining, but this time in Mine B. In Mine B there was a coal orb, coal block and stone, so I mined as much as I could until my inventory filled up once again. When I sold the blocks, I made around 5 million, which was crazy. By the end of day 2, I was on rank D and had almost 4 million in my balance. Day 3, I took a look at the prestige mines and realized I need to max out my mines to mine Z to unlock prestige mines. I started mining in mine D where there was coal, stone, and redstone. After selling a full inventory of blocks, I got around 9 million. I now had 13 million, which was a good amount to rank up a couple more ranks. After maxing my rank ups, I was on rank F. It was starting to get a little expensive. Day 4, I checked around spawn and looked at what all the NPCs do. I then voted for the server. By voting for the server, you unlock boosts and also get vote crate keys, which gives you some awesome rewards. I got 5 vote crate keys, so I opened them up and got multiple money packages, which got me from 3 million to 38 million. I then once again maxed out my mines to mine I. Day 5, I started mining in the new mine, and after a full inventory I sold for 9.3 million. I spent a little bit more mining on this day, and by the end of the day I had over 62 million in my balance. Day 7, I created my first cell. I was surprised because the cell was a floating spaceship and it was a pretty big ship. A lot of space to work with. I looked at some settings for the cell and also destroyed some blocks in it. Day 8, I went to the auto miner to see what it does. Basically, you can go AFK at the auto miner and it mines and sells the stuff for you automatically, which is really easy AFK moneymaker. I went AFK for like a couple of days. Day 10, I came back from AFK and had over 106 million in my balance. I was feeling rich already. Little did I know, after doing the command /bal top, the richest guy on the server had 16 trillion, which crushed my hopes and dreams. It's okay, I'll get on the leaderboard one day. Not in this video, that's for sure. Day 11, I spent all my money on the rank up and got to rank M. I now had only 2.4 million left. I then went back to the auto miner and AFK'd again for a little bit. Day 13, I returned from AFK and had 31 million in my account. I then went ahead to mine in mine M. It was filled with gold, iron, and diamonds. This is where we were gonna make some real money. I mined for a bit and filled up my entire inventory, and after selling, I got 20 million. Then I went back to my cell and made some chests to store some things away. Day 14, I went back to mining and this time I sold a fully filled inventory which made over 44 million. My money was going up so fast I couldn't keep up. I had 107 million in just 2 days. I mined for a while and was able to get to rank O and also had 37 million left over. Day 16, I mined a whole inventory worth of blocks in mine O and got 57 million. I spent a couple of days mining and trying to rank up. I made as much money as I could to get closer to rank Z so then I could prestige. Day 20, after all the grinding, I was on rank U and had 172 million in my balance. Then I went to the PvP area to hopefully meet someone I can fight. I looked around the PvP area but could not find a single player, but I found a mine that had purely diamond, gold, and emerald blocks. I quickly got to mining in this area. You won't believe this, but after selling a full inventory in the PvP mine, I made 130 million, which is a lot of money. Day 22, I was on rank W and had over 180 million money in my balance. I then went to the auto miner again and AFK'd it for a while. Day 24, I returned from AFK to 213 million. At this point, I realized that the auto miner won't be much of a help as it's not making me as much money as I need to keep up with the rank ups. I ended day 24 with 305 million and 50% of the way to the next rank up. Day 25, I wanted to try out the parkour. I went to the parkour area and started it. At first it looked easy, but I could not get past the third jump. It was a head-hitter jump. I tried this for a long time. I spent almost the whole recording session trying to do this parkour, but I couldn't. After a while, I got mad and left. Day 28, I went back to mining to make some easy money. I mined for a bit and had made 600 million. Day 30, I saw a text in chat where someone wanted to buy beacons and sponges. I clicked at the 5 beacons and sponges I had and went over to them. I ran into a lot of problems and for some reason I couldn't sell it. So then I added the items on the auction page and you won't believe it, I had made 4.5 billion. Day 31, I maxed out my ranks to rank Z and went to Prestige 1 right away. Also, when you prestige, your ranks reset for that prestige, so you have to grind to rank Z again as a prestige. I opened my prestige rank crate key and got a stack of beacons. At first I thought of selling it, but I didn't want to sell it in case I ever needed it. So I kept the beacons. Day 32, I went to my first ever prestige mine. The mine was huge and was filled with gold, emerald, and diamond blocks. The blocks were also selling for a lot of money. I then ranked up and had 21 rank up crate keys. I went and opened them all. I got money, tokens, and an OP key which I got 1 billion from. Day 33, I went back to mining and grinding so I could hopefully get enough to get to the next prestige, which was prestige 2. I kept on mining and selling and finally got to rank Y. 1 away from maxing out my first ever prestige. Day 34, I then grinded out for like 2 to 3 days. I mined as much as I could to get over 1.2 billion so I could rank up to rank Z. Day 37, I finally had enough money to finally rank up and max out my prestige. I still wasn't done though. I still needed a lot of money to upgrade to the next prestige. I spent the rest of the day making 500 million. Not even close to how much I needed for the next prestige. I forgot to record day 38 and 39, which was truly a shame. But don't worry, all I did was grind a little more and now we had 2.5 billion in my balance. Day 40, I started off by mining again because 2 billion was still nowhere enough for us to prestige. I did a lot of mining and was able to get to 2.8 billion. Day 41, I went to my cell and started to dig a hole above the spaceship so I could have access to the outside of the ship. I was gonna use the outside for some cool buildings. I then looked around the cell settings a bit and also how to get your cell to be number 1. If you get number 1 cell every 2 weeks, then you get real life cash payments. Day 42, I grabbed my beacons and sponges and it was time to sell them all. Once again, this whole day was spent trying to sell it, but I couldn't. Kept running into the same problem. Day 43, I finally got it to work and sold all my beacons and sponges. I had 38.86 billion. I was super rich. I was feeling good. I ran around spawn a little to express my happiness. I didn't prestige to the next prestige. I opened the prestige key and got 20k tokens. Day 44, I maxed out my prestige 2 and still had 25.75 billion left. I opened all the crates and got nothing too good. Then I prestiged over to prestige 3, which cost me around 15 billion. I then maxed out prestige 3 fully and had 5 billion left. I also had gotten some more beacons and sponges from the crates. Day 45, I went to the island and sold all my beacons and sponges. I was back up to 26 billion. I prestiged again and got more beacons and sponges. I had over 2 stacks of beacons. Then I maxed out my prestige all the way to rank X. 2 away from fully finishing up this prestige as well. Day 46, I sold over a stack of my beacons and my sponges again and made 51 billion. But the money went away so fast. All it took was a couple of prestiges and ranking up and I was back to being broke. Day 48, I was finally on prestige 5, maxed out and had 48 billion in my account. I couldn't prestige again because I needed 50 billion, so I went ahead and grinded 2 more billion. Day 49, I started off by going AFK. I thought I would only have to do some work for like 20 minutes, so I thought why not go AFK. But the 20 minutes turned into over 2 hours. As much as I hate to AFK in 100 days type videos because it stops me from achieving so much more, I had to AFK here. What's even more sad is I didn't even earn that much money during this long AFK time. Day 62 and I had returned from this long AFK session and had only made 6 billion. I went from 49 to 55 billion. First thing I did after returning was I claimed my daily rewards. Then I went back to doing the parkour because my only goal at this point was to make it past the 3rd jump. Day 63, still doing the parkour and failing miserably. I was getting mad at this point. I was on this parkour for like 30 minutes and could not make it past the 3rd jump, so I gave up after a little bit. Day 64, I tried out the coin flip and added 50 billion on a coin flip. Sadly, no one played me because they knew I was gonna win. They didn't want to take that risk. Anyways, after a little bit, I took my money back out since no one dared to challenge me. Day 65, I went back to mining. Making money was getting easier, but the ranks and prestiges were getting more and more expensive. I sold a lot of blocks and was still at 55 billion. Day 66, I collected some gold, emerald, and diamond blocks and went to my cell. I went above the ship and wanted to build a throne out of these blocks on the ship. I started the build on my throne because a king always needs a throne. Day 67, I finished the build on the throne and it looked amazing. I was really happy with it, and as you can see, I'm showing my happiness by punching the ground. I believe that's how real Minecrafters show happiness. I also broke some things inside the ship itself to make it look more open. Day 68, I started building a platform above the spaceship using only diamond blocks. I spent a long time adding diamond blocks and ran out, so I stopped for now. I then ran around the PvP area. I found a house which in a sign said warning, mine collapse, do not enter. So you already know I entered. That's right, I broke the rules. Day 71, I started off with mining again. I collected the blocks and went to my spaceship to find the platform I had started. Let's just fast forward to when I fully built this. Day 74, I finished this build. Why did it take so long? Because I was watching a YouTube video, so I was distracted. I was placing blocks slowly. I then went back to the parkour. Day 76, I started the parkour again. I really wanted to get past this 3rd jump. I have never sucked this much at a parkour ever in Minecraft. Finally, after so many failure days on day 78, I found out how to do it. All I had to do was spam space as I was running to the next block. The relief I had at this point was amazing. As you can see, I'm once again expressing my happiness by punching the air. I was doing the parkour up until day 82 and then stopped. It got boring. My only goal in life was completed. All I wanted was to get past that 3rd jump, and I did. Multiple times. I can now die in peace. Day 83, as you can see, I have my suit on. That's right, I want to look professional for these last couple of days. The reason I have a suit on is because I want to do a coin flip worth 50 billion. If I win, then I can easily prestige to the next prestige, but if I lose, then sucks to suck. Day 84, I was waiting and someone finally accepted the coin flip and I lost. I knew I should have chosen tails and not heads. I was really sad, and then there was only one thing that could cheer me up. A house built from diamonds and emeralds. Day 85, I went to the island above my spaceship and started on the build. I will just roll a time lapse of the build, so here you go, enjoy. Day 92 and the build is completely finished. Why did it take so long? Because I was watching TikToks more than building. Anyways, I don't know about you guys, but when I watch TikToks, I lose track of time. I then went to the mining area and mined and tried to make more money. I mined for a couple of days and by day 96, I got from 5 billion to almost 7 billion. It's hard grinding when each full inventory only gives you 180 million. And I need 100 billion to prestige 6. I already know this won't be possible in these 100 days. Anyways, for the last 3 days I went AFK on auto miner and that's it. This is how I spent 100 days in a space prison Minecraft server. Once again, a big thank you to spaceprison.org for sponsoring this video. Please make sure to check out the server, all their info will be in the description below. Also, if you're new, then please make sure to subscribe and drop a like. We're trying to hit 30k subs before the end of May. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you all in the next video.